Hey guys, it's Mad Dog, and welcome back to another video talking about all things Xbox Series X. So in my previous video talking about the Xbox One X, thank you all for watching that video. It blew up more than I thought, so I thought a month out, just about a month out, I'll give you my first impressions and more of the Xbox Series X, what I think about it, etc, etc. So the Xbox Series X was a console I've wanted for a long time, even just seeing it in 2020 as I got this trailer going on right now. And owning it is just, man, I can't put the thing down. It's so fun. So in just a minute, I'm going to show you how it fits in my gaming space, which is a little arbitrary to what I used to have on like my Xbox One X and stuff like that. Then after that, I'll just give you a rundown of what I think and everything like that. And yeah, so this console, definitely my favorite. No, Dreamcast is way up there. The Series X is definitely one of those consoles that where if you're wanting a gaming console, this is where you go. So let's dive into a little side video I just did not too long ago as I was waiting for my Mac to update. And this little video that I made, I just go into more details and stuff about how it fits in my entertainment space and so forth. So enjoy the little piece. Alright, so this is where I have my Series X just sitting right here next to my TV, as my last spot of where I had it before is, well, it doesn't fit. So pardon my little cable, that's my charging cable for my controller. So I've got my controller sitting there, and then I have the Elite Series 2 controller that I've had for a while. Nice 150, 60, whatever I paid for that. And well, where I thought it would fit would be right there where my One X used to go, but it's too tall. So it unfortunately will not fit there, whereas I have to put it here. So this is pretty much where it sits. Like I said, it's a good design. It's, oh, well, it's boxy, sure, but yeah, I love the design of it. Laying it down, still, it's fine, but I just stand it up right there because, well, it'll just stand there. And of course I got my Switch next to it and my PS4 underneath it, and then just empty space for whatever I do, empty space. So that just gives you an idea, just in case you do go out and get one. I know the Series S will definitely fit right there. I think it's small, but the X, no, you just forget about that. So yeah, that's it's where it sits, the Tower of Power. Now, despite the size and all that with the Series X and at least fitting in my entertainment system, oh, I just love that Skiro Q. Sorry, and how it fits in, my area and stuff like that. It's really not a big deal. Besides that, the most important takeaway that I would take with the Series X is the fact that I find myself going back and just playing like all these games that, had a tremendous backlog of. Like, you would see the memes online with people saying like, hey, you, before you buy another game that's like $4 or $5, beat the ones you have. I'm finding myself going back and playing and beating those games I owned. Even like games like Batman Arkham Knight. Played it for like 15 minutes or so, and then haven't picked it up since. And I recently went back to it and play like crazy. It's just that speed and performance. Now I know people will say like, you can get an SSD, external SSD for your Xbox One X, or even replacing the hard drive with an SSD. If you have the means, go for it. But for me, having the Series X, that's more than enough. If I want to play backup pack games, I just switch it between my internal hard drive and my external hard drive, and then I'll get the expansion module at some point and just be perfectly fine with that. No, it's just things like that that makes the experience of the Xbox Series X just that much amazing. Now with Xbox buying Activision, which I just made a video on that. Games for me, it's just they've been great. And then just touch some games like Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I went back to play that game, and oh boy, does it run amazing. It's just all these games that I had, and just running great now. And then even games that are not optimized for Series X, it still just runs great. And I really love that about Xbox Series X. Now, if you're unable to pick yourself up a Series X, even the Series S is a great way to go. I mean, you're not sacrificing much besides, having that full 4K, having that larger internal storage. The one thing I like about the Series S is it's small. It would fit perfectly where you saw where my Xbox One X used to be. And so I really, truly admire those two consoles. And I think Microsoft is at a strong point with these two SKUs of consoles. And I think more so over the Series S, that you can readily find it more available than you would the Series X without having to, pay those scalper prices and stuff, which I don't think anyone wants to, which is just utterly ridiculous. But some people do, and well, they do, and that's just on them. But if you're willing to wait to get yourself a Series X, perfect. But is it really needed right now? And well, truth be told, yes, it can be if you have a whole catalog of games that you played in the past that you want to pick up and play again. Sure, but as for like Series X and Series S games, not too many of them. You got Flight Simulator, the Medium, and there's probably a couple more that I'm missing, but those are the notable two that comes to mind, and those are the two I played. So when you take it from that is, do I want to wait and see what happens this year? Because we got Starfield that's coming out in November, and there's just so much more that we don't know that Microsoft's going to be announcing this year at E3. So we don't know what they're planning on doing. So if you're able to snag a Series X, by all means, I'd say go for it. You will not be disappointed. I know I haven't been. And if you can't find a Series X, get the Series S. And then just wait until the Series X is more available and pick one up. Trade in your Series S for one. And then off the races for you. So that's just my initial thoughts on it. I'd like to know what you guys think about this console. For me, I would say pick one up if you got it. I mean, I love this console. I love the speed. I just love the community too. And that's one thing I don't touch upon too much, is the community. Yeah, playing World of Tanks, I get a lot of hate mail in that game. Well, who doesn't get hate mail in games? But in this one in particular, I get a lot of hate mail. Either I kill someone too fast, or something happens and I get cursed at, your tank is this and that and whatever. But I digress. The Xbox community is fantastic. I love it. Made a lot of great friends during Xbox, and I know I've had a lot more to meet in the future, but games, community, and more. I mean, just what Microsoft is doing so far, and January is a dead month for gaming. They just bought Activision Blizzard, which is a pretty huge deal. Again, I won't touch up on that too much. Again, I already made a video on that. I'll talk about this some other time. But seriously, they're just going to have a massive library of games coming out soon. And it's like, got an Xbox Series X or an S or your PC, and then you can just play all these games, and it's going to be great. And Game Pass, what else can I say about Game Pass? You can buy yourself a new Xbox, and then $14.99 a month for Game Pass Ultimate. You get Xbox Live Gold, and then you get like 300 plus games on the system right there. There you go. You don't have to buy like a stack of games, whatever. You got Game Pass. I think Game Pass is the best deal in gaming today. I mean, it's phenomenal. You got these massive library of games to play, and I'm still discovering new games like the Rift Breaker. That's a great game that I play that I want to play more of, and so much more. So anyway, let me know what you guys think about Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, or even the One X. If you were able to get one, how are you enjoying it? Me so far, after 1 month, I can't complain. I know I've got a lot more playing to do on this thing because I have a lot of games I haven't even touched since I bought my Series X. So I'm just more excited just to step into more games and see how they run. And quick resume is awesome. Like, just real quick before I end this video, quick resume is one of those underrated features that I just end up enjoying so much. Like playing PSO2 and then just closing my Xbox down, shutting it down, not closing the game. Like next day after I get off from work, cut on my Xbox, cut on Phantasy Star, and it's still loaded where I picked up off. Console was powered off. I was like, what? And then I remember it was quick resume. Of course, it being an online game, it had to reconnect to the internet. But still, the fact that it just picked up and just went right back into the game. And I had that. I had Forza up, launched, and closed just because I wanted to test quick resume. It's phenomenal. Love quick resume. But anyway, guys, that's enough of me rambling about quick resume and the Series X. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.